FIRERED now. Dirty loss of
would like to take this time to thank you for allowing us to interview you. This is someone who's been in the music business for many years, holding the best British reggae female artist from 1985, wasn't it?
Well, that's when it started. That's when the voting started, but I started long before that. But yeah, the accolades started from 85.
For many years. Introducing to you, Sandra Cross.
Hi, how you doing?
Please tell the FIRERED family a little bit about you.
About me? Well, I'm Sandra Cross. I started singing way back, but professionally, I started from the age of 14. You know the same old story, we started from church, same old thing, nothing different. I escaped the church thing around the age of 14, went out and went into the reggae world at that age, entered the contest, won the contest, and the song that I won the contest with was I Adore You.
Okay.
And we recorded I Adore You and it went straight to #1. So it started from there really, just, you know.
Where was the contest? Was it like a sound system?
It was a talent contest in New Cross.
Okay.
Yeah, way back in the day. It was The Voice, actually, The Voice newspaper. Me being so young at the time and naive, I just thought, oh, I want to go and enter that contest. So myself and a friend, we entered it and we won it. So I thought, great. And it just all started from there, really.
And it spiraled. So how did it move on from there?
Well, after I Adore You, then we recorded, I think it was 3 or 4 more tracks, all of, I think it was, which one went to #1? I'm confused. I had so many #1s. We recorded about 4 more after that. They were like top 10 hits. Put It On, Can't Let You Go, Me and You. And then, still being young, still not knowing what I wanted to do, I left that company, Studio 16, and moved on to another company. During that time I had little breaks, I had my son and stuff like that. But I suppose the big step was Arewa Records in 1985. My biggest hit to date, Country Living.
Yeah.
So that was recorded in 85, and that's when it really
took off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What was your first release? And what was the name of your first album? My
first release, you mean on the whole? My first release? Well, the first release was I Adore You.
Yeah.
And the first album, the first official album, because there were a couple of albums after that, but I wouldn't say they were official albums. So the first official album after I Adore You would have been Country Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, how did your family feel about your career choice? But I know that your family's musical, aren't they?
Yeah, how'd they feel? Well, same old story again. You know, your parents are Christians, they weren't into reggae, so my parents weren't too pleased in the beginning.
Okay.
But as it went on, they kind of got used to it.
Okay.
So, you know, they kind of got into it and sort of like, you know, got a little support there, you know.
Because your brothers are into music, in the music industry as well, aren't they?
All 7 of them, yeah, they were into music. We all sing, we all play some type of instrument. Yeah.
Did your mum and dad sing as well? Did he come from them?
Yeah, they were choir leaders in our local church. My mum, my dad directed the choir. My mother was one of the singers in the choir. And then we had to follow in her step. We had our own choir as well, cross family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it was you know, definitely a following, definitely.
Yeah. Who or what inspired you to write?
Who inspired me to write? I think it was what was happening around that time. To write, I was like a happy-go-lucky type of teenager. So I knew that I could write, and I knew that I could sing, and I knew that I could play. But for me at the time, it wasn't like I want to be a singer, I want to be a writer, I want to be a performer. I just knew that I could do it. So I took that opportunity and just did it and didn't think nothing of it. So I suppose I was in the right place at the right time when I got my first set of #1s, because everything that I penned happened to be when it was released, it went to #1. And even then, I still didn't realise what was happening. I didn't realise, you know, what was really happening at the time. I just took it for.
You didn't realise your full potential?
No, I was just thought, oh yeah, great, another #1. Okay, this next song. So inspiration in terms of singers, the artists, there was really no inspiration. Till it got sort of more in the middle. Then I started to sort of like find myself leaning more towards the lovers rock, UK lovers rock. So then there was Janet Kay, Carol Thompson, Gina DeBambo, and those were the artists that I sort of listened to a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and I suppose there was some inspiration there in terms of writing songs and stuff. Yeah.
Would you tell the FIRERED family some of the name or some of your hits? Because we know we can't go through all of them because there's loads. But
well, there are loads. Yeah, as I said, I Adore You is the first one. Then there was Can't Let You Go, Put It On. Then coming into the mid-80s when the big hits started to really happening, it was Country Living, You're Lying, It's You.
Yeah.
So many. And then the albums started rolling, and then they'd come up the albums, and the hits would come up albums. So many. To too much.
So what would you say was the crowd's favourite? If you're called for a PA, what is the one song they always ask you for?
Well, there isn't one. They always ask for 3.
Okay.
And the top 3, obviously, Country Living, Your Line, and Put It On.
Okay.
Those are the top 3. Yeah.
Okay. Why is music important to you?
Oh, wow, that's a question. And I get asked this question so many times. Important. Music is it's like saying, why is my breath important to me? I need my breath to live.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask to be born, so I didn't ask for breath. Breath was given to me. I was born and I'm breathing.
Yeah.
So I didn't ask for, the talent for
pleasure.
singing or writing. It was just put in to me. So I suppose it's important to me for being who I am. My existence is important for my existence. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. So.
What were your influences during your journey?
I would say I had many influences at different times, at different points. But I don't recall there being any particular influences in terms of music. I found myself actually creating music inside of me, inside my head. Yeah, I would hear music, along my journey. But I can't recall actually saying, well, yeah, I listened to that person and someone will go write a song that influenced this particular song. No, it was just something that's always, like a creative thing that's always been inside me, basically. So to be inspired, I would say a lot of inspiration came from me as for.
Do you believe in the Most
who I
High?
am?
Yeah. So how does he affect your work?
The Most High. Well, we all know that the Most High isn't a person with a beard sitting on a throne in the sky. The Most High is us. We're the Most High. I believe in not just myself as a human being. I believe that the flesh means nothing. I believe it's the soul that is the conqueror of life. So yeah, I believe. And then there's so many names. The Most High, whatever name you want to call it. There is this thing that controls, that is us. And people call it a game. People call the Most High a game. They say, well, if he's the Most High, how come we're poor? How come we don't have no money? How come the world's suffering? And blah, blah, blah. But basically, life is a mystery. And nothing good comes easy.
No.
So yeah, life is a challenge. So we're put on this earth to challenge the challenge.
Yeah.
So where the Most High comes in, you find that if you believe in positivity, basically, you could never fail. You could never go down being positive, basically.
No.
You know what I mean? So
You're on the right road.
So that's why there's positivity and negativity. So if we pick up the right one, we'll always be moving. And the Most High is like a vehicle. It keeps us moving.
Yeah.
The important thing is just to keep going.
Yeah.
You stop, it
greases the wheels.
Of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely believe.
Please tell the FIRERED family about collaborations and in your favourite songs.
Collaborations. I've stood next to people, artists in studio, and we've sung. Yeah, that's what you call collaboration.
Yeah.
Great collaborations. Yeah, I've had a couple. Frankie Paul.
Yeah.
I can't remember them to mind right now, but yeah, I've sung with a couple of great singers, artists. Yeah.
Your music has taken you around the world. Which countries have you performed in, and which are most memorable to you?
All over the world. Yeah, I've been most places, most countries. I think the most memorable one would be Japan. Because Japan was never what I expected it to be. You go there, it's a totally different world. It takes hours to get there. That's why it's totally different. You get there, you land there, and it's like you're on a totally different planet. And the best thing about Japan, they love black people. So you never feel any type of rejection or discomfort. That was the amazing thing about it. I always remember Japan like this. You walk into a big Debenham type store or Selfridges, the equivalent to UK Selfridges. You walk into a massive store in Japan and they're playing Maxi Priest, Freddie McGregor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I remember Japan. Beautiful place, lovely, beautiful, and the shows, the appreciation from the people, absolutely.
How was the language different? Performance-wise?
Obviously, but you know what? Most of them spoke Japanese, but knew the English lyrics.
Word for word.
Word for word. That's what amazed me as well. Sometimes when I used to forget my lyrics, they used to sing it for me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And you would never know they were Japanese.
Yeah.
So yeah, great memories, great memories, great memories.
Would you mind sharing the current struggles you feel a recording artist may face?
Now, then, now?
Either. Both.
Recording artists. That's a deep one. Because that's, now I can feel my gut grinding with that. Because, yeah, I can only talk from my genre and from what I know of my genre. There are many different genres. I can only talk from my genre. And I've been told I'm a UK lovers rock singer. So I can only talk from my point of view, and the struggles, many struggles. The worst struggle is coming from the UK. That's the worst struggle.
Yeah.
You know, the female thing is not too bad, but the fact that we wear we wear this jacket where it's called UK reggae. That's the worst struggle ever. You know, it makes you want to not be, you know, from the United Kingdom when it comes to reggae. Trying to push our reggae. We've done so many different roads now for the politics of the UK lovers rock. So many different roads, you know. And I obviously ain't got time to go into all of them.
Yeah.
But it's a struggle because the fight and the argument, where did the UK lovers rock come from, you know? Who came here and put on the hat of UK lovers rock, and which country you were born, what genre you come from. It's a whole lot of mix up thing. But it's a struggle even worse now, even though the activity of UK lovers rock for me isn't great, but it's a struggle because of how our lack that I feel that we experienced as young artists growing up. You know, the struggle was then and the struggle is now, and I believe the struggle will continue for us in this small group genre of UK lovers rock. And that's putting it nicely.
Very condensed.
Very condensed.
What struggles have you faced as an artist in the music industry?
You know, I didn't face much struggles back in the day, you know. It's now.
Okay.
And I think that a contributor to that is sometimes, I mean, as a woman, you know, we're kind of like we kind of got the soft spot for being having confidence in ourselves, I think, as a woman, from a woman's point of view. And you know, I feel for me the struggle now is that not only because I'm a woman, you know, we're getting older, we're getting more mature, and you think that as we're getting mature, we get more wiser, which we are getting wiser. But it's the thing: does the media look at us as someone that conquered back in the day? They say, yeah, back in the day singers, yeah, you know, UK loves rock, blah blah, the cream. But now it's like as we're getting older, support is getting less.
Yeah. And
we know that we're going down or going up or going down an escalator, and there's young ones coming behind us. But the young ones that are coming behind us are supposed to be taking up what we took up when we were young. But our struggle now is, well, why aren't they, you know, we followed in our parents' footsteps in terms of music, what we listened to. You know, reggae playing in the house back in the day, and we as young people, as the young ones then took that on. That's the main reason why UK lovers rock came about, because we listened to what our parents were listening to. But the weird thing now is the one that's coming behind us. What are they listening to?
They're listening to
social media coming and just mash up everything.
Yeah, and YouTube.
YouTube come and mash up everything. We weren't exposed to much in our time.
No.
We just do one genre most times,
Yeah.
either it's pop or reggae but now,
Yeah.
the amount of different genres that our young people are exposed to now.
Yeah.
What chance do we stand of them following us in this UK lovers rock thing?
Yeah, it's true.
Totally.
They can make
finished.
their own genre.
Totally. My son is what, 21, and God bless him. If you heard the music that he listens to, you'd be
What's it
surprised.
called?
What is
The genre of music.
No, the one that he listens to, I don't even think it's got a name, and it's so unusual. But you know what? A 21-year-old man in uni listening to that type of music, it makes you wonder. Which is nothing wrong with it, but it's way across the. I've never even heard that type of genre music before, and he loves that. You know what I mean? Whereas a 21-year-old back in our day is either pop or reggae, or you know, not even too much jazz.
No.
Pop or reggae, the Beatles or Bob Marley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
So it's right now it's just a sea of so much different political views, so much confusion, so much direction to go.
It's true.
I just don't know what to say. It's just,
If you could give advice to an aspiring artist, what would it be?
Well, what is an aspiring artist? What would you say?
Someone that wants to make a career out of coming into the music industry.
Yes, but you do realize the majority of people that want to become a singer, they can sit down and say, today I want to be a singer. They ain't got no talent, but they can sit back and say, yesterday I was a nurse, yesterday I was an engineer, right, today I'm going to be a singer. So I don't call that talent. I don't call that aspiring. You know, I call that that is just beating out what's left of the music industry as far as the UK. I can only talk from what I know, because remember there's so many different genres. I can only talk about what I know. So if you're talking about an aspiring singer coming up in the genre that I came up in, very few. I could only say, to inspire them, I don't know where the inspiration would come from. I would say, well, you inspire me. Tell me what you want to be. They can't be asking me. I'll have to be asking them. I don't know if you get what I mean.
I do.
Check it.
I do.
Yeah.
What other artists do you listen to?
I don't listen to artists.
What do you listen to?
I don't listen to radio because there's too much of it. Too much to listen to. So I just listen to what they call easy listening, which could go far back as the Beatles. It can go far back as way back. Artists that I don't even know the names of. It's just the type of music that probably something that I grew up with and remember that used to soothe me. So that's what I sort of aim for nowadays when I listen to music. I don't listen to any particular artist, or not because it comes under the same title as really. So I just keep in the safe mode and listen to what we knew, what we called music that has longevity, quality, and that's right across the board. So put on Spotify and click a button and you're listening to, quality or whatever.
Have you been surprised at the response from the UK music lovers?
Response to the UK lovers?
To you.
What response?
You don't believe there's any response?
From who?
Moving on. What do you think of the lovers rock scene?
What lovers rock? You mean, sorry, the UK lovers rock scene, what? What do I think of the UK lovers rock? In terms of, like,
How
is there music, are there any UK lovers rock artists? Tell me 2 or 3 and then I can give you my opinion, because I don't know.
Sandra Cross, Janet Kay,
exactly.
Carol Thompson.
Carol
Ashley
Thompson.
Loren.
Ashley Loren.
Ashley Loren. I love that girl. Now, we're talking about Ashley Loren. Actually, I do listen to Ashley Loren.
Yeah.
And because, as far as I'm concerned, she has a really unique talent.
Yeah.
I love the way she writes. I love the way she sings.
Yeah.
I love her
Performance.
Performance. I love her. And if she holds on, despite what's going on around her, she will reach that level. It's all about believing in yourself. And yeah, Ashley Loren for me, she's my girl.
Yeah, we love Ashley.
I can't think. Then we got us lot in the background. Me, Janet. Janet's great. Cal's great. I find it very hard to think of anybody else out there, really.
What about Lavella Ellis?
How can the FIRERED family keep in contact with you?
Well, obviously it's social media. That's what's carrying this thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not. I don't even have a house phone, so I can't even tell you here's my house number. That don't happen no more. So yeah, it's what's happening now is the social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. That is what's actually the contact. Sandra Cross Music, Instagram, Sandra Cross Music, Facebook. We're also doing a choir now. That's a new thing that I'm doing now, Sandra Cross Choir. If you go to anyone who's interested in the choir, if they go to my Facebook, you'll see the contact details. We're building this choir based on the Sandra Cross history and catalogue of music, because it's so many, so much. So that idea came about because I wanted to bring back my music and still squeeze more life out of it, because I believe in my music.
Yeah.
So the choir is what the idea that came. We want to push the catalogue out more to different markets as well as all over the world, basically.
And the aim is?
The aim is to push the catalogue and to market Sandra Cross songs.
Yeah.
And for people to enjoy the quality of what it was then, what it is now, and what it will be. Basically. Yeah.
Okay. Please feel free to make a shout out to your well wishers.
Yeah, big shout out to people, the support. People who still enjoy quality music. I appreciate the support that I had in the past, that I'm getting now, from people all over, media, promoters. I just appreciate the support, and yeah, we need it. Without support, we're nothing really.
Yeah.
And we need the support for strength to carry on, because as I said to you earlier, we just have to keep moving, keep going.
Yeah, got to believe in yourselves.
Of course, yeah.
It has been an amazing honour interviewing you. On behalf of the FIRERED station and the FIRERED family, I'd like to thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm gonna put it on with FIRERED. I'm gonna put it on with FIRERED. We're gonna put it on, oh, FIRERED. You've got to help me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.